It was a typical summer day when Mary Ann Murray and her husband decided to walk their daughter's two dogs at the Yakima Country Club, but that's when everything took a hard turn.
My daughter's two old dogs, and we were walking them along the ditch out by the country club, and then all of a sudden one of them took off.
The dogs ran towards a nearby ditch and fell into the racing water. Murray followed close behind.
If anything happened to these dogs, I would have to call my daughter in D.C. and tell her I'd lost her dogs.
It just so happened Charlie Eglin and Shane Snell were about to tee off at hole 11 when they heard her cries for help.
I had fed the dogs when Andy and Mary Ann came by and visited with them for a few minutes, and we continued to play hole number 11, and lucky for them, Shane looked back and saw that they were having trouble.
I grabbed a golf club, hopped over the fence, thought I might need it to grab something.
Shane grabbed a golf club and jumped the fence, and I grabbed a ball retriever, and I was probably at least 100 feet behind him.
The two men saw the dogs trying to swim and the woman struggling halfway in the water. And this is where Mary Ann Murray was holding onto some handrails in the canal trying to save the two dogs that fell in. Right before the canal opened up and the water was faster and deeper, she says she was more concerned with getting the two dogs out than her own safety.
Totally didn't think about that it was dangerous. It was just that I had to get the dogs out.
After 15 minutes, Snell and Eglin were able to get Murray and both the dogs to safety. When their nerves settled, everything seemed to go back to normal.
She just gave us a wet, muddy hug, and they continued their walk.
Looking back, the guys say they were glad to help since it was the right thing to do.
She was really lucky that Shane happened to look back to see her.
I think anybody would have done the same thing.
As for Murray,
I just want to thank them. I really can't thank them enough.
risking their safety to help someone in distress is why Shane Snell and Charlie Eglin are two Red Cross real heroes.